Today is going to be a little test video, and I've already tested this, but I wanted you to see the test. So what we have here is a Spice Guru gift set, and this is called the Grilling Adventure Kit. They were nice enough to send me two different kits. They gave me the grill seasoning and they gave me a rub kit. I'll do that in a future video, but I wanted to get this video out. It's been way overdue, and to be honest, I've ruined two other videos, but the food was still great. So let's go ahead and get down to it. Today what I have is 2 cross rib steaks cut in half, so that way we have 4 different sections. And I've taken some toothpicks, and sometimes I pull multiple toothpicks in, but when I have 4 items, that gets a little cumbersome for the last steak or two. I went ahead and marked them with a black Sharpie. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put 1 toothpick in each steak, so that way I know which one's which. And I have numbered the seasonings. I'm gonna go ahead and get those toothpicked. So you see they're just sticking in the side like that. We do have a couple of minutes to wait on the smoker because I just turned it on right before I turned on the camera, and it should light up anytime now and fill this whole place with smoke. Why we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you these spices. Again, I numbered the inside of the container so I know which one's which. We've got Burger Boss, Mocha Hops, Smooch Proof, and Peel Perfection. Now, I'll talk more about these later, but we'll go ahead and cover these steaks lightly. I'm not gonna overdo it. I know I never overdo it, but we'll cover them lightly in order. So I'm gonna put the one on the one with the 1 dot, and I'll be right back after I get all 4 of these done. So now that I've seasoned up the steaks, let's go ahead and take a second to talk about these seasonings. Of course, it comes in the 4-pack, which is gonna make a great gift for somebody. But we have the Burger Boss, and down at the bottom here, you have a label that has beef and vegetables on it. And that's right here, and it's kind of a medium. It's got a little bit of chunks in it, not a lot, and it does have a little bit of red pepper flake. Most of these have a little bit of a spice to them, so if you want to get a little bit of kick, you can use a lot of this stuff and get there. This one here, the Mocha Hops, it does kind of have a coffee flavor to it, and it's got a beef, a fish, and a vegetable pitcher. And it is the finest grind of the group. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'll put this up to the close-up cam, but it looks almost like a powder. And I'm thinking this one's one that you probably want to shake before you use it once you get down a little ways. And then this one, the Smooch Proof, this one is a roasted garlic seasoning. And while it does have a garlic flavor to it, it's not very garlicky, not very strong. So it is pretty mild, and you'll see it is very chunky. So look at that. That is the chunkiest one of the bunch. And oh, it smells so good. That might be a little bit of a giveaway for later in the video. This one here is Peel Perfection, and it has a chicken, a fish, and vegetables on it, and it has a little bit of a lemon flavor to it. So if you're looking for a little bit of lemon, this is my favorite one. I put it on a single fillet of salmon the other day to give it a little try, and it was amazing. This is gonna be my future go-to for my salmon. Now that we've got all these set up, and I forgot to close the lid on the smoker, so he's still heating up a little bit, but it is moving up consistently now, and it should be ready in a minute, so I'll be right back. We are burning good, and we're headed up in temperature. We're not quite where I want to be. I set it at 375, but we're above 300, so I think I'm going to go ahead and load these in there, and I'm going to put the toothpicks out and load them in order by the number. So let's go ahead and take a look at the close-up cam here. I'm going to put number 1 right here, and 2, and so on. I did put the grill mat in here because I like to keep it nice and clean. Makes it easier, less mess. Gonna go ahead and close this down. Now, I don't normally cook steaks on the pellet grill. I like either bigger cuts of meat or something, you know, like I love to do chicken. I'm gonna do a 0 to 500 video on this real soon. And I think that anything that you want to get a really consistent temperature that doesn't need a char is a really good item to cook on a pellet grill. And this Z-Grill 10502B is a great smoker. 1,080 square inches of cooking surface if you put all of the racks in. I typically just use the middle rack because I get the most even results out of that rack. But if you want to load this thing up like you're doing chicken thighs for a party, you certainly can. I just put in some regular generic hickory wood pellets today, but you can match your food to flavor of your pellets too if you want. So let's go ahead and let this get going. As soon as I flip it, I'll probably add the temperature probe so I can keep an eye on it. That probe is a little thick for the little steaks that I put in there, so I don't know how well that'll work. But we'll be back in a minute and we'll go from there. I'm back and I'm ready to flip. So let's go ahead and get a look at that. Oh, looks really nice. I like the red little edges there that the smoke has given that. I know that has nothing to do with the seasoning. Not going to be long now, and these are going to be ready. Oh, look, and the edges look nice. I'm going to go ahead and close this down. And like I mentioned in the last clip, I wouldn't normally cook a steak on here. I would normally either cook it like on the propane grill or on a charcoal grill, just so I could get that direct fire kind of contact. But I want consistency for these kind of tests, and that's why I'm doing this. So it won't be long now. I'm gonna go ahead and temp check that, and then we'll be right back. And again, shouldn't be much longer. So we're back, and I temp checked those, and they were ready to come off. They're actually just slightly done more than what I wanted, but I'm gonna go ahead and get those off really fast now. Okay. Should check those out. All right, so I'm gonna let those sit for a minute. We're not gonna do a traditional rest time. I'm more worried about flavor than I am about the even resting and doneness of the meat. Besides, it's slightly over what I was targeting for the cook, but that is because it's really hard to get it just right on thin cuts like this. So we'll take a quick break and I'll be right back. So we have them all laid out here, and I gave them a minute to rest. Not too long, just enough that I can make sure that they're a little more evened out. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start with number one. That cuts nice. That's pretty good. Still a little bit of pink in there. I thought I got it too far. Looks good. Very tasty, very good all around flavoring. Number two. Flavor's really good, really complements the beef well. It's not something that I normally have. That's the Mocha one. And it's a little bit, like I said, a little bit different from what I'm used to, but I know people that love this flavor profile. It's good. Number three. That's a really nice compliment and just has like a really good flavor to it there. That is really good. It does have a little bit of a lemon taste to it. So again, that is definitely going to be my go-to for salmon for the foreseeable future, at least until that bottle's empty, because I think that is great on the salmon. Let's go ahead and go back through these really quick. So 1 is the Burger Boss. 2 is the Mocha Hops. 3 is the Smooch Proof garlic roasted seasoning. And then 4 is Peel Perfection zesty citrus seasoning. It's really close between these two for me. The Mocha is not exactly my flavor profile, but again, I know people that love that. I'm saying that my favorite is the Burger Boss, and this is definitely going to be really good on a hamburger, like something kind of lean, so it's almost like a steak. I would mix this in and then put a little bit on both surfaces, because this would be really good. This is my favorite, but boy, it's really close on this roasted garlic one. And what I really like is I like the chunky consistency. I'll show you on the close-up cam that one more time. I think that if you mix this with some coarse pepper, that it would make a great brisket seasoning. Just a thought. Or chuck roast, you know, poor man's brisket, chuck roast works for me really good. So the Spice Guru set is definitely a winner all around. It has a really good variety of flavors, and it should please everybody. Has a touch of spice to it, and the only thing I would add is garlic. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.